day long unless they're giving you 20 over. Sound familiar? Watch out for those.
Hey guys, welcome back to the DX Radio Shop. You guys want to hear a little rattle, John? Let's hear this numbnuts out here. He's ghost talking yet again, telling people that he's got this NTSC certified bench, calibrated bench. Go figure. I just want to do a little comedy channel tonight, that's all. So let's listen into our Jerry Springer show. Our special guest here is Mark Sherman at the Jerry Springer Show.
Look important, they're not, but they just do that to try to get your money because they can't do the work. If they could, you hear them on the radio. Common sense. I gotta go.
Probably because the cops are looking for him.
Well, yeah, splatter free. That's most of the punch right there. You know, like doubling the range, if not more. That crystal clear splatter free. They run cooler, last longer, slice and dice through all that junk real easy.
Hey, how's this radio sound?
Yeah, nobody wants that hillbilly, good buddy splatter box junk anymore. That went out many decades ago, but we got new breeds out there, and they try to advertise for their good buddy hacking jack and splatter box guys. But they don't tell you to go see hard drive. It's because they don't want you to have the best radio out there. So you walked on. Back to the bench.
Hey, how's this radio sound?
Yeah, no, I'm still one. A lot of radios, but it's constantly busy here. There's no end in sight, so the best thing to do is get in line as fast as you can. Back to the bench.
Hey, how's this radio sound out there in the desert?
Yeah, there was a major, delay over COVID, and it's been taken.
That's what happened. You got a splitter box radio, 10,000 watt amplifier, and no ears.
I mean, that's
Jerry Springer Show.
The way you do it. All my other radios bear, but these guys get so upset when they're running 10,000 watts and they get walked down by cleaner and meaner 22 continuous watts. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. It's 10,000 watts.
Spend money if it's not fine-tuned and you got peaked in really. That's common knowledge across the globe. Right, yeah, it's globe. Everybody keeps talking about them. There's like hundreds of testimonials, but you got the screwballs and wannabes and window lickers, the degenerates that I gave the boot to. They'll be the ones that whine.
I just thought I'd do a video here while I'm working away. I'm busy working while rattling John on the radio there. I thought you guys wanted a little entertainment tonight.
They don't have NIC calibrated test equipment.
There he goes, NTSC calibrated test equipment. NTSC.
Some guys out there doing meter light.
Oh boy, can't make this shit up, guys.
To kind of work. They kind of work, but they're never going to slice and dice like a fine-tuned radio. Never going to happen.
Everybody, do yourself a favor. Let me turn this down for a second. Everybody, do yourself a favor and look up NTSC. And you tell me if there's anything inside that definition that says certified test equipment. Everybody, stop what you're doing and get on your Google and look up NTSC. Okay? NTSC. Look that on up and you're going to find out right quick, fast, in a hurry. NTSC is a format for video. It's not for amateur equipment or CB equipment or any kind of communications. Let me put that in the text here in the chat. NTSC is what he says that his bench is calibrated NTSC. Again, everybody stop what you're doing and go right to Google right now and then put in what you think it is. And then guarantee he's full of shit. Fun. I just thought I'd get on here and have a little bit of fun tonight. Turn on a little bit of background noise and let me turn it back up so you can hear our Jerry Springer Show. We can't dismiss our guest tonight.
But what you see for dB and power and what it reads and what you see on the LCD are actually these are CRTs. What they're trying to do is hide all that stuff. They're kind of man. They're dicers. They know this. I've already done videos on the operation of a spectrum analyzer. They know this. But they're just hoping you're that stupid. In other words, it's a 60 dB attenuator and you only see the spike halfway up the screen.
Alright, so Walkie-Talkie Jockey just said that it's NTSC is what he's saying? Is that what he's... I mean, NIST? Okay. Well, I've heard him say the other one, but that's okay. So the meaning of NI, if that's what he's saying, right? Is that what you're telling me? He's saying, let me get back in here. Let me go with my chat here. NIST? Okay, so NIST, the meaning of that is cybersecurity. He belongs in an institution. He's so freaking stupid. Several times he used to say NTSC. Now he's saying something different. Must be he's watched my videos to correct him. Now he's saying NIST. Oh my God. He's no part of any kind of security. The guy's got more shit than a damn cow can put in pasture. That's funny.
What you're trying to see. I've got videos that show that you cannot put a sampler in front of the input of a spectrum analyzer. If they're doing that, people will be all watching my videos. They know
you don't even know how to use a spectrum analyzer.
That you're really, really stupid.
That's already been proven by some other guy. I love this. I've been sitting here for the last half hour working on this radio. Listen to Blabbermouth here on 19 Ghost Talking. So I just thought I'd put a little record on here so everybody can enjoy the wonderful fun, I suppose, if you want, so. I guess he died off. No more Mark Sherman.
Anything else you'd like to say about? Yeah, go to 17 and all that right now. That's why we don't hear no churches on 19. Because they're all on 17, stupid.
Makes me feel much better. Okay, let's check this here now. bad jack in the back or something over here. We just had that damn thing shut. Okay. Transmit, modulation, all that works great. I receive signal, just receive audio. Just went right back out again for some reason. Found several back capacitors. Yeah, I fixed a few of those hard drive radios. Yeah, he's afraid to stay in one place as he knows the Attorney General's all over him. You happy when you screw people over. Okay. Hello. Goodbye. Hey, look at that. Making money. Yeah, it's not that I really care. I just figured you guys want to have a little bit of enjoyment tonight with this mud duck in the desert. He says he'll challenge everybody in the world across the globe with his little 1 watt. He better put a couple of zeros behind that because we all know he's running that Ghost Rider 10 watt or 10K. He's got a 10,000 watt amplifier, his little hamster cage. He's a dingleberry. Just a little bored here working when it was so quiet for a while. I put the radio on and lo and behold I heard Jackass on there, so I thought, well, what the hell, I might as well turn it on, do a little video here so everybody can kind of hear him rattle jaw and ghost talk to himself. It's pretty bad when you got to talk to yourself. That's when you know that you really don't have no friends, when you got to talk to yourself on the CB. Jeez. Okay.
you what, the wet trucking sure sounds familiar. I think I've seen them on the East Coast, more so than the West Coast. Roger, by the way, my personal hair is very Mason, very Como, Roger. I've been there a few times. I bet I've been there 10 times. I remember a lot of the places where I used to deliver. Once or twice, sometimes just one time. There's always something that stands out to remind me of that's a good place to go or a shithole to go to. Hey, 1997 in the Las Vegas bubble wave. A little bit quieter here. Everything's back there. Kind of good. Tango, Yankee, Nevada. Or you can look it up on Google Maps there. You can get pictures of the town there and everything. It's about 1,000 people, and it's grown a lot since I moved there the first time in 1960. But I've been there now since 1965, except for when I used to drive coast to coast. Not too long anyway.
There we go. Didn't have no receive audio. Had all kinds of modulation going on, but no receive audio. So we had to figure that out. Turned out to be we have back capacitors. We found several back capacitors actually. We had 8 of those. Oops. 8 back capacitors we did find inside. And of course we just need the wiper on that as well. And so, let's take and put this all back together. And before I do that, let me get the receiver first. Hey, 221, it's on a choice in New York. 200 back at you. conditions are in, the next minute conditions are gone. But that's okay, I didn't really want to hear dipshit in the desert no more anyway, so it's kind of plugging up my my good receive. I don't want to have all that gibberish garbage on my receiver. So at least we got some good DX kind of coming and going here, so I'd rather listen to that. Good clean stations.
Okay, Kenny, I had to change antennas, but the propagation changed again. I'm back on the original antenna, Roger. I wish I had a way to mount my goldenrod 45 on here. Oh, that's a brutal antenna. I got one on my pickup, and man, I'll tell you what, the difference is like the difference between daylight and dark. Goldenrod 45, 4.75 dB gain horizontal mobile antenna. They're $113 a piece plus $47 freight.
Hello radio, 1 2 check check. In the mail, hello radio, 1 2 check check. Nicey, nicey, just like bees. Getting on down, they say. Hey, look at that. Woohoo, nugget. DS Land, 200, New York. How you doing, Byron? I can go through my chats here, I'm sorry. How you doing, Stephen Phillip? You want to show how to add a preamp to the channel 9 switch? Well, we can do that, I suppose, if you wanted, but as long as you got the receiver set, you really don't need a preamp. You don't want to overdo the front end, but we can definitely do that. Show you how to do it anyways, but if anybody's interested in a brand new Skipper 225, it's a solid state bass amplifier. I know of somebody who's got one available. $400 if anybody's interested. It's a brand spanking new Skipper 225. So nice solid state with a built-in power supply. Beautiful, beautiful amplifier. You're not going to see any of those around. It's actually new old stock. So if anybody's interested, let me know. And I will gladly let the gentleman know who's got that for sale. So he wants $400 for it. If anybody's interested, if you want a good, it'll be nice for like a 148 or a Cobra 2000, Washington 142 GTL, anything of that nature that does about 18 to 25 watt would be great for this amplifier. They run a pair of 1446s for the pills inside. Really nice amplifier. So. How about Arizona? How about Arizona? You copy New York 200. We trying.
Professor Cole, snake out to the high five for Roger Wade, you know that. Roger, I heard you, man, you're two for sure for real. Hope everything's going well, swell, you're on your second bridge for sure. Stay down, Lee. I'm just warming this up, you know that.
Riding that 25 best to you and yours. Thanks for the shout out. Honky, back out.
So for Roger, Professor Roger, always a pleasure on this 73 and a half hour, Roger, you know that.
Roger on that 25. Yeah, I did hear you in there, but...
Yeah, 25, do sound. Hey, I hope everything's going good. Hey, second bridge. Hey, 25, do sound. Snake down to the 4 hours away, you know that.
Oh, for God's sake, he's back on it? Holy shit, somebody take that guy and shove him over in the canyon. Hey, how's this radio sound?
Yeah, the wannabes. They're just a little wannabes.
How's this radio sound?
Yeah, there's a lot to it there, driver. A lot. And there's many decades of this and there's a lot to it, okay? And what you're really listening to is NIST calibrated test equipment. Their bodation sideband, and these guys won't be able to adjust the deviation and the actual frequency response on FM. Bottom of the guys are using FM now. They're literally
He doesn't know what the hell he's even talking about.
So without NIST calibrated test
He must be reading this shit off a piece of paper he's got saved. Hey, can I get a radio check? How about a radio check, please? See if he'll come back to me, if he hears me.
They have to be realigned. They tell you otherwise, it's because they're charging you money and not giving you the actual service. The minute you convert an export radio, it is now completely whacked out of alignment when you dial it down from 29 megahertz to 27 megahertz. That's 2 megahertz.
Well, he can
It's
add.
similar to like your antenna is tuned to 29 megahertz, but now you try to dial it down to 27. So your SWR is going to be sky high. That's why most of these guys that don't have NIST calibrated test equipment, they're real tough. They're always having issues in their radios. They might get out a little bit, and they might even say they like them, but they are probably using some Pro 510 or something, right?
Hey, can I get a radio check? How about a radio check out there in the desert?
I'm not trying to walk on those guys. It's just whoever in that area has been working on them. They don't have calibrated test equipment. They don't have NIST traceable certified calibrated test equipment. What kind of tech do you think they are? And these poor guys, well, see, the thing is, I can tell if you've been around for a little while, that the stupid ones look at the meter, right? They want to watch the meter. Forget the meter. They're worthless. You need real test equipment to perform in the real world, Captain.
Hey, can I get a radio check there, Mark Sherman?
Well, yeah, someone said, one of those hillbilly spatterbox guys put up a video, didn't know what he was doing. I might if I find time. I usually post things that people send me. I don't have time to be screwing around with that stuff. He's doing his kitchen table guys in a little trailer, like a little old tin can. Maybe it's made out of whatever wood, old house trailer or something. And he doesn't know all that noise. And he's even using the FDR to try to tune. I think they call him. He's always on drugs or something. I think it's something this in there. You know, during a DX cycle, and they're trying to tune your radio. But maybe I will, maybe next weekend. I'll be busy. But whenever you get all that noise, that's why they can't tune anything, especially the receiver. They'd be putting all that noise into the radio in regards to the, but they don't, these guys don't have a real RF generator. You end up with junk. Pay attention.
Hey, Mark Sherman, give me a radio check, will ya?
Garbage all the time. Whenever you hear a splatter box, that means that the receive is going to be pathetic. All they're going to hear is a lot of white noise.
Can I get a radio check? Give me a radio check out there in the desert, will ya?
Yeah, they argue in Mr. Hard Drive. You know, they got some screws loose.
Hey, hard drive, you got a copy? How about a hard drive? Give me a radio check.
I'm sure you knew my voice.
How about a hard drive? Give me a radio check.
I bet get you. It's working, man. But you know, if you heard your radio, I charge for video gates now and get 3 times. But if you heard your radio, you know, you wouldn't want to talk on it. It makes you sound stupid. It's overmodulated, tempo.
How about a hard drive? How about a hard drive? You copy this radio?
Because once they're overmodulated, it's just a fact, man. Anything cleaner meter keys up is just gonna walk right through you like you're not even there. Well, yeah, only half the power's in the. Well, it's really difficult to talk to CB on the CB. I can go extremely technical, but a lot of people don't understand the formulas. So I try to keep it as basic as possible. So it's like you're in a 6-cylinder straight 6, you know, but you're only firing on like 4 cylinders. Yeah, whenever they overmodulate or exceed a specific peak ratio, they're swinging all over the place. It's like you're over-revving or something ain't firing. So whenever they overmodulate, they sound real high-pitched and teeny. Like an inline 6 only firing on 4 cylinders.
How about a hard drive? How about a hard drive? You got a copy?
Okay, well, cool, yes. A lot of guys don't...
Damn ghost talker. I wish he'd shut the hell up and actually hear somebody. He got no damn good receive. That's the problem.
You never use a meter to tune a transmitter. Or a receiver. If they're using a meter to try to tune a radio or sell you on the watts, you better find someone else that's not a con artist and that's competent. I gotta get out working. Safety first. I'll be sandbagging. Safety first.
Give me a radio check, will ya?
And the more meters they got, 1, 2, 3, you know, they're using a Radio Shack or something. And the more meters they got, usually the bigger the scam bars they are. Temporary. Yeah, it's really easy. AC volts squared divided by the load equals PEP. Everything's done over PEP. Divided by 2 per peak times angular degrees of 0.707 is the term of RMS. And that amplitude is determined by the occupied bandwidth. It's really easy stuff, you know, if you know trigonometry, calculus, and you read it on either the X or Y axis.
Oh my God. Does he know which way the asshole is? Oh my God. What an idiot. He must be sitting right in front of Google and have this all shit typed right on up. What to say? That's fascinating.
Everybody on the radio, nobody wants to talk to some screwball in a splatter box. Just knowing that you're that stupid would be.
Gotta love it.
Did you hear it? Don't be so stupid. Did I get you? Did I make you mad for scientific facts? Are you
Scientific
mad at me
facts.
because I gave you scientific facts and you're drooling for a radio like this, but I probably gave you the boot? Which one? Colorado. Oh, which part? Couple seconds of my time and make it educational. What's your first and last name? Okay, window the grass went up here. So you got these screwballs. I mean, it's really easy. You want to slice and dice and you can follow instructions. You want the best of the best. The best of the best. You just
Just hear what he said? You're not going to find a normal tech to work on a straight AM radio. What do you think this is? Straight AM radio. What a jackass he is. Jeez. Oh my God. Jerry Springer had to pay people to go over there and do this shit, man, to act. This is all just funny. Enough of that shit. Anyways, guys, a nice Cobra 25 LTD Classic all done. 8 capacitors we found bad. Had to refill some soldering, clean the wipers on the controls. And everything's working great now. So, good 25 watt PEP. 5 watt carrier. She's working great. The noise blinker on. Squelch. Yep, everything's working beautiful. The way it should be. This originally came in because there was no receive audio. The guy said he couldn't hear nobody. So, this is what it was. So we had 8 capacitors, and this says we had to re-clean a few things here. But got her all back now. All kinds of good sound out of that. So, yeah. I get a kick out of him. No right good technician would want to take and work on a AM-only radio. What the hell do you think this is? Freaking AM-only. What an idiot. Jeez. Oh my God, unbelievable. Oh, let's see. Hey, who's out there calling DX Radio Shop? Who's calling DX Radio Shop? Come on. I heard someone out here calling DX Radio Shop. Who's out there talking to DX Radio Shop? Come on. Somebody got out here said DX Radio Shop. You hear me? But, oh well. Hey Corey, how are you? I thought everybody would love a little entertainment tonight, that's for sure. Anyway, so there is this radio. He is all good to go. So let's kill the power on that. All I can do is laugh. I mean, what do you guys think? Should I go to Amazon and look up where I can find a NIST, or whatever you call it, NITC, or whatever the friggin' name is, calibrated bench? I guarantee they don't make such a thing, because that's not what it means. Freaking idiot. Jeez. His mama must have hated him. Must have dropped him on his head one too many times. As much screwing he's done to people, I would not want to be on the air or show my face. That is for sure. He's one of the biggest con artists in the world. And this is why nobody even deals with him anymore. He still tries to pay people for money to send equipment, and he can't get nobody to send it because he's already got called out so many times, and he's already been caught in his act too many times. So that's what happens when you screw people over. You do it to yourself, so it is what it is. Now he's got to pay the piper. Over $40,000 he owes to customers. What a shame. Okay, so that's all good to go here. Now we got here 4081. Okay. That is all done. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed the entertainment. As much as it was been fun listening to him on there, for sure, no doubt. You got your shirts there, Lee? Awesome. Cool. Oh, Dan. I like that. You got that right. That is true. He is the reason why, though. Jeez. Yep. Well, you can't make the stuff up, that's for sure. So, it is what it is. They don't even have a psychiatrist smart enough or educated enough in the world to take care of his problems. Our Sherman is just the low-life scumbag that he has always been. Probably was dropped down in a basket off the side of the road somewhere and found himself in a hamster cage, and that's where he just kept spinning his wheels. Who the hell knows? So, anyways, guys, let's move on to another video. This is all good to go, and time to move on to the next one. Catch you guys shortly, and thank you all for watching this one. Like, share, subscribe, as always, and I hope everybody had a good laugh tonight listening to the Jerry Springer Show on Channel 19.